did you ever stop and think what might have been, for example, Singapore, when you had the pit stop went wrong and all the points that you lost? Did you ever stop to dwell on what?
Yeah, for sure. Singapore, I think it was one of the worst race. It was another one, but this, you cannot do anything. It was a sport. It was Hungary. Hungary 2008, I mean, with the victory in the pocket. Totally amazing race that I did. I mean, the first, I don't know, maybe 25 laps, I was fighting with Lewis, like opening 110, 210s per lap. And then I remember it was like I was 3.5 seconds in front of him. And then he had a tire puncture. So second was Kovalainen, like, I don't know, maybe 15 seconds behind. It was like really, really away, Reduced completely the revs, putting the lowest revs of the engine, doing the race in the easy way just to finish in the normal way, Kovalainen was catching me like half second per lap, 3/10, 6/10 per lap. He arrived, he was close to me, but I mean, not really a problem. And then the engine broke down, 3 laps to go. It was just, how? Why? And for me, that race was really, really bad as well, really tough, to accept, But this is the sport. These things can happen, And but Singapore, no. Singapore is really something that even today I feel so frustrated that, I mean, these things happen. And I remember so well when we finished the race, I arrived in the garage. I was speaking. Even the mechanic came to me, the Hugo, that he was the one that he pressed the green on the wrong time. And he was crying, like asking me sorry, so couldn't stop crying. I remember so well. And then, then I was in the paddock there, and Jean Todt, I was talking to him. He asked to speak to me, and we were there. It was him and Stefano Domenicali together, and he said, "What's happened today was by purpose." And then I was shocked. I said, "No, impossible. To be honest, I'm sorry, but I mean, I cannot agree with you. I mean, it's impossible that the guy crashed by purpose like that. For which reason?" He said, I am sure. This was by purpose." I said, no, it can't be like that. And then 1 year after, everything came out that it was really by purpose, So for me, and when I knew that...
Their first reaction, so just to fill in people who aren't aware, Nelson Piquet Jr. crashes into the wall, and it comes out, of course, a year later that it was deliberate. Alonso gets the victory, and they knew immediately.
They know. Only Jean Todt. Not they, yeah? Because even Stefano was like surprised like me, so only Jean Todt said, for me, it was by purpose.
Did he explain? Well, I mean, that's extraordinary that his first reaction was that, wasn't it? Wow.
And then 1 year after, he came down,
Did he remind you of that conversation?
I couldn't believe it. I said, no, how? I couldn't believe it.